Today I'm going to demonstrate the proper way to prepare your body hair for an FUE procedure. We'll go over some of the things you need and how to shave. First, you will need a pair of trimmers. These trimmers are great for longer hair. Fortunately, my beard area does not require a pair of trimmers, but my chest hair will. Once the area is knocked down, you will apply your shaving cream, followed by a razor. Now, when preparing your body hair for a body hair transplant, it's very important that you shave against the grain. Traditionally, I would shave like so, with the grain. You'll notice my beard over here grows at a different angle, kind of almost like a spiral. So I'd follow the opposite direction like so, or on like the sideburns, it's growing downwards, I would shave in an upward fashion. Well, you'll see my hair here is growing in different directions, like a curvature. So I would follow that curve against the grain like so. Now when I go to the sideburns, it's just straight up and down, so I just go up in an upward fashion with the razor. And that is how you do it. The same is applied to chest hair, leg hair, all types of body hair. So we'll go over beard and chest, but the applications, regardless if you're taking from the lower back, the upper back, the legs, the pubes, the arms, it's all the same. So I'll meet you guys in the restroom. All right, now that we're at the sink, I've got the water warmed up. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wet my beard. Now that it's wetted, I'm going to take my shaving cream, get a generous amount of it, spread it through my fingers. Get all this nice and moistened up, lathered up, okay. Wash my hands. Now, if you've ever shaved against the grain, it is one of the most unpleasant ways to shave. But it gives a nice, really nice clean cut. So I'm going to start with my right side, tilt my head up a little bit so I get it to the light, and I'm going to go the opposite direction for these growth angles. Wet my razor a little bit, come up. Now I am using a Gillette razor, and I find it to be one of the cleanest cutting razors there is out there. Ooh, that is a tender part right there next to the, what do you call that? The Adam's apple. Oh, just got to apply a little bit more pressure than you normally would. Okay, we're getting a nice cut going. Normally, if it's your first beard operation, we wouldn't take from the sides of the face. We just take from below the jawline, like so. So you could keep all this here if you wanted to. You wouldn't need to shave. But let's say you're out of options. You've already taken 2,000 beard. You just do the same thing, all this in an upward fashion. Same thing here, upward fashion. Now that I've done almost half my face, woo! I can tell you right now, this area is thick, and it is not wanting to play ball. But it's one of the things you'll have to do if we're going to take it from there. Now, I'm not going to torture myself for this, but I think you get the point. We're going to switch to a macro lens and show you how to do it on the other side. Alright, now we're going to shave against the grain with the macro. I just come over here like so. Alright, nice and easy. So that's a tender spot, so what I'll do is I'll apply a little bit more pressure to get that hair. Doesn't feel good, but necessary evil. Woo! This is how I would typically shave. This is how not to shave. This is with the grain, which is much easier and doesn't hurt. But it does not get as clean of a cut, so it makes the procedure more complicated. So you do not want to shave with the grain, how I'm doing now, but rather against it. All right, now we'll be demonstrating how to prepare a chest. I grow my hair out, but in preparation for this operation, first thing I need to do is knock this down. So I will take my clippers, upwards fashion, we appreciate you, Sierra, for all that you do. Now that my chest is shaved, you can see the tiny little hairs. I will shave in an upwards fashion. Just like so. All right, so we've demonstrated how to shave. Now what's also important is when to shave. Now some people, when they shave their beard, first thing in the morning, they'll have a 5 o'clock shadow by the afternoon. Or not afternoon, but maybe 5 or 6 o'clock. That's why it's called a 5 o'clock shadow. Other people may take 2-3 days to reach that appropriate length. What we'll do is we'll continue to let my body hair grow and show you what the appropriate length is. But typically, we want you to wet shave 24 hours prior to the operation when using beard hair. With chest, back, legs, pubes, we typically want you to shave 48 to 72 hours prior to the operation. So watch the end of the video so we can show you the appropriate length your hair needs to be, and you need to shave appropriately to match that length for the day of the operation. All right, so you kind of see my growth and here are the angles going in an upward direction. Also have a little bit of skin inflammation from shaving the opposite direction. Could just be some hair that's buried below the skin trying to protrude because it's a tighter shave. But this is what we want, and what it allows us to do is target the hairs that are growing and the hairs that are in the resting phase are no longer visible. So we can target the better quality hair, and hopefully that, it should give us a better result because that hair is a bit longer and it takes better. Okay, so it's been 24 hours since I've shaved my beard location and has finally reached the appropriate length. Now for me, I am a 24-hour guy. You may be 12, 36, or even 48 hours. Let's go into what we can use beard for. Well, when we do a beard operation, we can move it to the beard location as well. For instance, if you have some thinness on the sides like I do, you can fill those gaps in. It does really well in the crown. Now, if you ever wanted to work the frontal hairline with beard, you got to be the right candidate or have a depleted donor. See, the problem with beard is it's more wavy than scalp hair, so it doesn't blend very well. But it does well in the crown unless you have extremely fine hair. But even then, as long as you keep it under 2.5 inches, it blends well. So, my chest hair is still too short. We'll circle back here in a little bit once that has some growth, and possibly in 48 hours. So I am officially 48 hours since my shave of the chest area. And now you can see I have some black hairs that are nice and thick. Not nearly as much hair as I had before the shave. And that allows us to target better quality hair prior to the operation, or during the operation, I should say. So this is the kind of length you want after 48 hours. So this is the appropriate length for me. So I would shave at 48 hours. If you have any questions, please drop them down in the comment section, or don't hesitate to make a phone call to the ForHair Clinic. One of our patient advisors would be happy to speak with you about proper shaving instructions and answer any questions you may have. Thank you.
ForHair is run by Dr. Cole with 30 years of hair restoration experience, and we offer the most cutting-edge technology available. In fact, the ForHair enterprise sub-company Cole Instruments manufactures custom-made tools and automated tools for hair restoration physicians all over the world. Our quality, expertise, and skills are superior to other clinics. Our reputation and results are the best in the world. It's time to restore your hair. It's time to choose ForHair.
We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the little bell button to get notifications of ForHair's video uploads. For online consultation, click on the link on the screen or in the video description.